In the 1600s, Scottish settlers were brought into Ulster to settle the land. They brought with them new ways of making and selling things, farming and building, worshipping God and organising church life, but also, very importantly, they brought their own language and literature from Scotland. Towards the end of the 18th century, a group of linen workers began writing about their experiences in Ulster using the language, literary traditions and the way of writing books of their Scottish homeland. This group came to be known as the Weaver Poets or Rhyming Weavers. They wrote in the same way that people spoke, the language of the common man, rather than the fancy English writing in which poetry was usually written at this time. Weaving was a lonely trade. Hours upon hours would be spent in the often boring task of weaving the linen, whilst their thoughts would wander to what was going on in the world outside. They wrote about subjects that people could understand, like the terrible weather, bad landlords, animals, countryside politics, their feelings and their loves. As the loom went back and forward, it made a little rhythm, and the poetry they wrote has been written with a similar rhythm. Welcome, my friends, you're just in time, the kettle's on, and soon will chime. Poets such as James Orr, the Bard of Ballycarry, and David Herbison, the Bard of Dunclog, were very popular at this time, as people were hungry for this type of poetry. Poems were published in newspapers and there was great anticipation for new poems being published every week. The weavers were people in the story of Ulster. They were important in the linen industry, but also in economics, culture and literature. Their language and writing lets us see what life is like for ordinary people.